Hi guys, this is Vineet and I welcome you to this video. Today's video topic is how you can tune indexes using the missing index suggestions in SQL Server, and this is part 2 of this video series. And before we proceed ahead, I would request you guys to please go ahead and subscribe to my channel. There is a subscribe button below this video. Click on that subscribe button. It will give you a bell icon. Click on that bell icon, select all notifications to get notifications regarding all my future videos. The reason I'm asking you to subscribe to my channel is because I don't want you to miss on any of the videos that I'm creating on indexes these days, and over the period of next 15 to 30 days I will be creating videos on indexes, so I don't want you to miss any one of them. So it would be good if you can go ahead and subscribe to the channel. There's a subscribe button below this video. Please go ahead and subscribe right away. I'm waiting. So guys, I hope you must have subscribed by now to my channel, so we can proceed ahead. There are some points to remember while watching this video. Please watch this video till the end to gain better clarity of the concept. And if it's possible for you, please watch this video twice or as many times as you want until the concept gets clear to you. We would suggest to perform any exercises in your test and lab environments only. Do not touch any production environment or production databases. We would like to know your thoughts regarding our video, so please do share in your comments and stories or any suggestions. We eagerly wait for your comments and stories and would love to read the same. We have created some playlists for you to watch. Some of the main playlists for SQL Server are database design, tables, business continuity, indexing, performance tuning, integration services, and project SQL. If we talk about this video pertains to the SQL Server indexing category, which has more than 15 videos at present, and the list is increasing. If we talk about the total number of videos posted on my channel, it's more than 240 videos at present, and numbers of videos are growing at constant pace on my channel. The channel link for my channel page is given at the bottom of this slide. And guys, link for all these playlists and my channel page link is also given in the video description area, so please check out the video description area for this video. Now let's come back to today's topic. Today we will discuss about how you can view the missing index suggestions using the DMVs or dynamic management views. So for that, let me directly take you to the notes. So today we will discuss about how you can view the missing index suggestions in the dynamic management views, and through dynamic management views we can view the information on missing indexes, and we use the dynamic management objects basically, which are listed in the table below, to fetch that information out. So first dynamic management view is sys.dmdb missing index group stats, and information returned by this object is it returns the summary information about missing index groups. For example, the performance improvement that could be gained by implementing a specific group of missing indexes. So it provides that information. Later on, I will share an example as well how to use these dynamic management views to fetch out this information. But for now, remember this thing. The DMDB missing index group stats basically returns summary information about missing index groups. And if we take an example for this is the performance improvement that could be gained by implementing a specific group of missing indexes. That information is returned by this group. Next dynamic management view is sys.dmdb missing index groups. And basically this dynamic management view returns information about a specific group of missing indexes, such as the group identifier and the identifiers of all the missing indexes that are contained in that group. Now the third dynamic management view is sys.dmdb missing index details. And this dynamic management view basically returns detailed information about missing index. For example, it returns the name and identifier of the table where the index is missing. So this view is quite useful, although we will use all these 4 views to get the information. But yeah, this view is also useful. It returns detailed information about missing indexes. For example, it returns the name and identifier of the table where the index is missing and the columns and column types that should make up the missing index. For dynamic management view, we can use this sys.dmdb missing index columns, and it returns information about the database table columns that are missing in index. Now let me take you through a demo on how to view the missing index suggestions in DMVs. We will use a query for that. So let's trigger a SQL Server instance. Here we will write a query that uses the missing index DMVs. We will make use of all these 4 DMVs to generate create index statements. And index creation statements here are intended to assist you in crafting your own DDL after examining all of the requests for the table along with existing indexes on the table. So the suggestions provided by this query is basically to assist you in crafting your own DDL statements or data definition language statements after you examine all the requests created by this query for the table along with the existing indexes on the table. So ultimately, whether to apply the index statement or not, it's totally up to you. But yeah, this query can assist you in providing the index suggestions which you can create. So let's quickly connect to the default instance of SQL Server here and be ready to write a query along with me. So let's use the AdventureWorks 2022 database. Let's trigger a new query against that. And basically there's no need to select AdventureWorks database. You can run this query through master as well. So let's select the master database and write these query along with me. So initially let's select star from. So let's take the first dynamic management view, which is DMDB missing index groups. So I'm taking the abbreviation for this dynamic management view as MIG. And I'm joining this dynamic management view with sys.dmdb missing index group stats. Let's join it with index group stats table. I'm taking it as mix, and I'm joining these two dynamic management views on mix.group handle, and I'm joining it with make.index group handle. Let's join this further with other two dynamic management views as well. So let's use the join statement and let's join with the sys.db tmdb missing index details. Let's join with this index details table, the dynamic management view, and let's name this view as MID missing index details. And I'm joining this dynamic management view on column. Let's take mig.index handle equivalent to mid.index handle. And let's join it further with, I think these three dynamic management views should be sufficient enough. Now, instead of selecting all the columns, I don't want all the columns here. So I will select specific columns and I will cast certain columns. So let's select the runtime date. So let's use the convert function and let's convert it into varchar 30 type. This is the output conversion type, and I'm taking the current date of the system using the get date function, and let's use 126 and let's take that as runtime. So if I just run this statement, it will just give me the current runtime, nothing else. So it has not given me anything right now. We have taken the first column, which is runtime. Let's take another column as well. So let's do convert, and let's convert the values into decimal 28.1. 1 is the precision here. You can view more about data types in my separate videos. So what value are we converting to decimal 28.1? Let's take mix, which is this table, this dynamic management view, referring to by mix abbreviation. Let's take mix dot average total user cost. Let's take this column and multiply it with the mix dot average user impact column, and multiply this further with, we need to take a sum of two values here. So let's take mix dot user seeks and let's add it to mix dot user scans. Now let me define all these 4 items quickly, and before that let's take this column as the estimated improvement column. So I've closed the bracket. Let's close the outer bracket here. And let's take this column as the estimated improvement. Alright, so let me discuss about this. So the query basically orders the suggestion by a column named estimated improvement. The estimated improvement is based on the combination of the estimated cost of queries associated with the missing index request, so which is given by this parameter, which is the estimated cost of queries associated with the missing index request. The second item is average user impact, which is the estimated impact of adding the index, and this is an estimate of how much the non-cluster index would reduce the cost. So let me write that down for you over the top. So let's talk first about this average total user cost. This basically refers to the estimated query cost of queries associated with the missing index request. So this is the first item. Second item is we are taking average user impact. It refers to the estimated impact adding an index. Average user impact basically refers to the estimated impact of adding the index, and this is an estimate of how much the non-clustered index would reduce the query cost. So how much impact this creating this index will cause. This is denoted by this particular parameter, average user impact. So I'm multiplying the total user cost with average user impact, and I'm multiplying it further with the sum of two values, which is the user seeks. So let's talk on user seeks. What are user seeks? So talking about user seeks, let's take both of the items together. So user seeks plus I'm taking user scans. Let's copy this out. So what do we mean by that? We are taking the sum of executions of query operators, and these operators are seek and scans. So generally if we take a look at query plans, we generally see the operators like seek and scans. So we are taking some of those seeks and scans here that have been run for queries associated with the missing index request. So we have provided definition for all these parameters that I'm taking over here, or column names I'm taking from here from the missing index group stats dynamic management view. I'm taking these columns. I'm taking this formula as an estimated improvement. Now let's take the next column over here, and in the next column I am basically generating the create index statement on the basis of these estimated improvements. So let's create index missing index underscore. Let's take this as string, and I want to add let's convert into varchar, and I want to convert the mig, which is missing index groups, and I'm taking that. Basically I'm taking index group handle over here, and further we are adding to it an underscore to generate the output string, and I'm adding further the convert statement, and I'm again converting to varchar. So what we are converting to varchar, we are converting mig dot. First of all we have taken the index group handle, now we are taking the index handle. Let's take this, and I'm further generating the index statement. So let's take on. After on, it is generally we need to provide the table name after the on statement, right? So after on, I'm taking the MID, which is the missing index details. I'm taking that table dot statement, plus I'm taking brackets, and I'm using the is null formula over here, and inside this formula I'm taking the missing index details dot equality columns, and another value I'm taking as null or blank. So if this the purpose of this formula is if this the equality columns mid dot equality columns value is null, it will return the blank. This is the purpose of this formula, and let's further add it to, let's do a plus further, and let's take a case statement over here, and so the last component will be generated depending upon the case we have, and let's end this case here, And let's provide the details of this case. Let's provide the case statement here. So case I'm taking is when mid dot equality columns is not null. So we have two cases where this column is null, equality columns not null. And second condition I'm taking is and mid dot inequality columns is not null as well. So both are not null. In that case, take a comma. Alright, in that case, take a comma. Else, take a blank. If both of these or either of these columns are null, take the blank. If either of these are null, and if both of them are not null, then take a comma. Alright, this case statement is sending over here. And after that, we would like to further add is null statement. So we are checking on nullability, and let's take inequality. First of all, we have taken the equality column using the is null formula or function. So let's take is null mid dot inequality columns. Let's check for the nullability, and if it is null, then give a blank, and let's close out this statement with a bracket. So this is how we generate our statement. Further, we are adding the one more is null clause over here, and this is the last one. So we are adding one more is null clause, and here I'm also including the included columns in the index as a suggestion. So let's write an include statement, and let's use the included columns provided by this view, and let's use plus and close the bracket, and let's put a comma and put null. If this is null, included columns are null, then just take it as blank, and let's take this abbreviated column as the create index statement. Let's mark it as create index statement. So guys, this is the complete script I have written. So this is the script that is used to give us any create index suggestions. So let's right now execute this script. I've executed the script. It has not given me any suggestions so far. Let's try to execute it against the AdventureWorks table to see if it gives any suggestion. So right now it is not giving us any suggestions. Don't know if something is wrong or not. So regarding any of the databases, it is not giving any suggestions whether any indexes are missing or not. So let's take file stream test, whether it has tables or not. Let's take sample DB instead. Let's see if it provides any missing index suggestions. So right now it is not providing anything. But otherwise, this is the query which we can run to get the missing index suggestions using the dynamic management views. So right now it is not returning anything. But yeah, this is the query which you can write it down to get any missing index suggestions. Alright guys, you may watch out the videos again and write that query along with the video. And let's save this query with the name missing index suggestions using DMVs. Now let's come back to notes, and there's an index creation script in the Microsoft Tiger toolbox as well. So let's color it properly. So there's an index creation script in Microsoft Tiger toolbox which examines the missing index DMVs. So this script examines the missing index DMVs and automatically removes any redundant suggested indexes, and it also passes out the low impact indexes and generates the index creation scripts for your review. And this query does not execute the index creation commands. So let's check the script out quickly. Let's click on this link. So this is the script over here, given over here. We can copy the script out, and this is quite a lengthy script. Let's see if we have an option to copy this. So let's see. So I can copy this whole script from here, and let's write the script over here in a new query window. I pasted that script. Now let's try to run this statement. That's quite a lengthy statement. Let's run this. So right now it's saying missing indexes equal to none. I don't know whether it's as per the specific database. So let's select the My AdventureWorks to see if there are any missing indexes. So right now it is saying that there are no missing indexes present over here. as per as per the script, there are no missing indexes on this database or any other database. So we are fine over here, right? And that's the reason the DMVs are also not giving any suggested improvements over here, because this script has also not provided any missing indexes. So it is saying none for the missing indexes. So there are no missing indexes to be created. So guys, you may note down this path for the Microsoft Tiger Toolbox script, which can be used to generate any missing index suggestions. That is also very helpful. And guys, we are done with this video. In our next video, we will show you how you can view the missing index suggestions using the query store if it is enabled on your database. So let me right now check whether the AdventureWorks database has query store enabled. So if I go to the properties of this database and go to query store, we see that the query store is enabled for this database. So operation mode requested is read write. So query store is enabled over here. Alright, so let me save this script. So let me save it with the name Microsoft Tiger Toolbox Index Suggestion Script. Alright, you may also copy this script out using this particular link. It is available on this link. You can go to this GitHub link to fetch out this script. Now in our next video, we will discuss about how you can view the missing indexes using the query store. Alright, so we are done with this video, guys. I hope you like the content of this video. In today's video, we have discussed upon how you can view the missing index suggestions using the dynamic management views. We have discussed about 4 dynamic management views over here, and we have shown you and demonstrated how you can write a query using the dynamic management views like this, and you can make a copy of this query to run it in your own environment to find out any missing index suggestions, and also this query will create index statements on the basis of any missing index suggestions. So guys, let's come back to the slides. So we are done with this video, and guys, if you are new to this channel or if you haven't yet subscribed to the channel, I would highly recommend please go ahead and do so right away. There's a subscribe button below this video. Click on that subscribe button. It will give you a bell icon. Click on that bell icon. Select all notifications to get notifications regarding all my future and upcoming videos. The reason I'm asking you to subscribe is because I don't want you to miss on any of the index videos that we are creating these days, and for the next 10 to 15 days I will be creating various videos on indexes, and I don't want you to miss any one of them, as these are really useful for you. So please do subscribe. There's a subscribe button below this video. I'm giving you 5 seconds. Please go ahead and subscribe right away. So guys, I hope you must have subscribed by now. So do post in your comments, guys, and post in your stories as well. We love to read your comments and read your stories, and we eagerly wait for your comments and stories as well. And also guys, if you have a good network of friends who also work in SQL Server domain, you may share my videos with them using the share button below the videos that you watch, to share my videos on any of the social media platforms with your friends. And also ask your friends to subscribe to my channel in case you feel my channel can make difference in their life. You can ask them to subscribe to my channel. I thank you so much for your time on this video today, and you have a wonderful day ahead, guys. Thank you so much.